Hey guys, I'm back, and today we're going to be discussing the importance of paying off your credit card debt. This is going to be episode number 2 of Millennial Money Management. I'm going to continue to pump out these videos for you guys. Why? Because this is something I feel like is going to be able to help people from all avenues. You guys know my full-time is a Forex trader, and at the end of the day, I feel like that market is so saturated that I need to put out videos like this to inform people about things that I wasn't able to be informed on at a very early age. I took out a bad credit card with the bank and I ended up getting screwed. My credit got messed up, and I've been waiting pretty much up until this age, 26 years old, to wipe off the bad accounts that were on my bro, right? So I don't want you guys to get into the same position if you're young and you're about to step into the financial world and start learning about financial literacy. And for anybody who is of age and is in a position of bad debt, I'm going to give you guys resources in order to make sure that you guys either can consolidate or just get yourself in line to start paying those debts and start improving your credit so you can start doing more things with your money.
Who will it be? Who will it be? Bob, it's going to be Evan Gotti. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Here's Evan, and I'll tell you that he looks like he's happy about this. Let's show them the next item up for bid. It's a lovely arbor. Presenting the stately and picturesque arbor from the intimategardener.com by Rustic Nest.
How come your dress looks so?
Western red cedar and the shirt with hands any garden from the intimategardener.com. And left
You know, wipe your body when you gotta wash it.
I've waited all my life to say this, Bob.
Sure.
$420.
Just steam up. I think put it in some bleach.
Her bid is $9.99 and now Christie.
500.
Yeah, that one is-
$500 here. $650. Price is Right.
Boy, you have to come full your dress. I don't understand how come your dress looks so.
A cool electric guitar.
Nice guitar, yeah. You brush your teeth for morning?
Bidder number 1.
You gotta wash them and go brush your teeth.
Here is one of our more surprising bids. A pair of surfboards. Isla, what do you wish to bid on those surfboards?
$500. 2-piece of board. Sure.
$9,000.
But kiss me ass. $9,000 bumper cloth for 2-piece of board. A fool she fool.
Now, before I read this, before I go,
Boy, if I tell this,
Isla,
don't answer the
I
phone.
want to see
You hear me say?
after the show.
Oh, walk out.
A surfboard, I want to give you a good price on it.
Remember me say, if I tell this, don't answer the phone. Yes, Grandma, I know. Jeez. Hello? Hi, good afternoon. I'm calling in regards to a delinquent account under the name of Katura Daily. Would you mind if I speak to her, please? Alright, first things first. You need to identify the debt that you have. If you don't know the debt that you have, how are you going to start working towards paying off that debt? Credit score, credit report. You need to get a credit report. If you are somebody who is going through life and you're past the age of 18 and you haven't acquired a credit report, it's a very serious thing. Something I'm going to need you guys to jump on immediately. I'm going to leave links in the description, okay, to all the credit report sources that I have that are free. Now, there must be a series of things that we may possibly owe as debt. I don't think I have to go through an extensive list of them, but here's a short list to let you guys know what you're looking to start writing down as a form of either expenses or actual debt that needs to be paid off. So you have things like mortgages, car loans, payday loans, loans from friends or family. You have things like electricity bills, water bills. So any expenses that may be incurred on either a monthly basis, I guess a quarterly basis or a yearly basis. These things need to be documented at some point and written down for you to know what debt you have. Government relief programs allow these debt consolidators to do this. Why? Because it takes a lot of pressure off of us when it comes to having to pay the debt and at the same time get ourselves organized in order to get the debt paid. How much cheddar do you make is the next question I have to ask. At this point, I'm not saying you need to be rich in order to get your credit in line or get your debts paid off, but it's just a matter of money management. As long as you have at least one source of income, there are methods, and they may not be easy methods, of being able to maximize how much money you keep in your pocket. Review your budget. Look at your pay stubs. If you're somebody that's going to work and not retaining your pay stubs and looking at how much you make, that is a problem. The bank statements that you have for your financial institution are a great way of going over what you're spending and what you're keeping monthly. Use your debit card. Don't use cash. I know that might be difficult and some people think cash is king, but me personally, I love the fact that somebody is taking account for my money and recording it, okay? So you need to review your budget and see what you're bringing in. Okay. So now that you've reviewed your credit report and you've at least gotten into contact with the people who you probably owe, but they haven't sent it to the bureau yet, you're considering saving more money on things that you don't need, okay? So that's step number 2, right? You reviewed your budget and you're looking at things that are coming into your account and things that are going out of your account. Now this brings me to step number 3. The time frame, very critical. Can't be too long. Why? Because you'll end up paying lots more interest. And can't be too short. Why? Because you don't want to become overwhelmed with that debt that you're attempting to pay off. Execute something that's going to get you to success, okay? So your strategy is very important when it comes to paying off your debt. What you should choose is the debts with the highest interest rates and the debts with the lowest balance to tackle first. Number 4, consolidating or bankruptcy. Now, these are 2 things that every single time I would hear these words, I would get scared. Not consolidation so much, but more so bankruptcy. It would make me feel as if I was broke. You should not be embarrassed as an individual to file bankruptcy if you have to. Okay, guys? This is something that I never understood growing up, and I was waiting on a large chunk of debt for years to pay it off all at once, not knowing that there was a government relief program that allowed me to pay 30 cents on every single dollar, meaning that my debt was cut by 70% and then consolidated for me. Absolutely amazing. You become debt free and you literally didn't have to pay back what you took. If you have debt, either consolidate it or file bankruptcy. If you cannot personally get yourself on a program to ensure that you get out of debt, okay? Don't be scared of bankruptcy and don't be scared of debt consolidation. Please, guys, take advantage of these programs that the government implements to give back to us, all right? You need to utilize them. They're there for us. So now that you've reviewed your report, okay, you reviewed your budget, you set a time frame and a strategy in order to get that debt tackled, okay? You know what you need to pay and you've looked at avenues, okay? So you've looked at debt consolidation and you've looked into bankruptcy to get your debt straightened out. You've done all these things now. What's the last thing that you need to do? And I'm about to tell you. Avoid more debt. You cannot put yourself in a position where you are paying off debt and you're adding more debt to it. You can't spend more because you make a little more. You need to avoid more debt. You can't get into more debt. It doesn't make sense. And that's in anything that you're doing. Don't buy things you don't need because that is like debt to you. When you owe somebody money, you should not be buying things for yourself. It doesn't work that way. Only essentials. Now that you have your debt under control, the next Millennial Money Management video is going to take you through all avenues of credit. but we're going to try to improve your credit by taking more debt, if that makes any sense. So you're going to take out special credit cards that's going to help you while you're going through either consolidation, and I'm pretty sure with bankruptcy you won't be able to take out any credit at all. But ensure this: with this next video, you're going to move away from debt and get into the realm of being able to play with other people's money. So stay tuned for that next video on Millennial Money Management episode 3, and we're going to cover credit. All right, guys, I love you as always. I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Like, comment, and subscribe, because if you don't, YouTube doesn't recommend my videos and I won't be able to give you guys all this nice free content. Okay, so I appreciate you as always.